Hi, Tony Cowden here, owner of Competitive Edge Performance Training. Trying out for one of the various selection courses is serious business. I also consider it very much a responsibility of mine to make sure the correct candidates go to selection. I screen my candidates. It's the reason why I have a 100% pass rate of every single candidate that I've trained and sent to the various selection courses. The last thing I want to do is train up someone that will not be an asset to his or her team. The initial intake form helps me to better screen our candidates. So take your time and answer the questions carefully and thoughtfully. And then we'll take the amount of time you have, whether you have a course date or not, and build up your resilience, your stamina, your endurance, the strength needed, and only the strength needed for you to be successful. You can trust that my 19 years, going on 20 years of experience in the special operations community has the absolute most positive effect on our training programs. I've learned some of the hardest lessons the hardest ways. Just crushing guys with the big heavy rucksacks, having them show up to selection with injuries they sustain in training, that's just not what we do. Our approach is far more intelligent, purposely designed to make sure that the candidate peaks while at the selection course. What we have over other training solutions is the experience of actually attending these courses. I've been to numerous selection courses. I know how they're set up. My time as cadre at both Army and Marine Corps selection courses, it frankly gives me an insight and experience that few, if any, other coaches can provide to a candidate. So if becoming a special operations soldier, sailor, airman, or Marine is what you've decided you want to be, rest assured that Comp Edge is the most serious, responsible answer. It's an advantage in what has become a very competitive course with the cutbacks military's facing, the downsizing. Special operations is feeling it too. 10 years ago, the standards, not necessarily the standards, but the sheer number of candidates that were being selected was at its highest. We're now seeing some of the lowest numbers in courses being selected just because the force is full, and it's full of very mature, very seasoned operators. Becoming a special operations soldier or sailor, Marine, airman is one of the finest things you could ever do with your life. Why not make sure you have the advantage that we can provide going into your initial assessment and selection?